Hello boys and girls, Busternaut here, and welcome to Armored Warfare, Episode 1. So, having played the game for a second day now, my impressions are that this is a really good tank game. I really enjoy playing it, and obviously the game is very similar to World of Tanks, so you don't have to study the whole game and how it works. Everything, well, almost everything is the same as in World of Tanks when it comes to interface. Well, it is similar, it's not the same. Controls, everything. The game is made so you don't have to adapt to it, and everybody that comes from games like World of Tanks can have no problem whatsoever playing Armored Warfare. When we talk about gameplay, the game is again very similar to World of Tanks. It's an arcade type of tank game, but it has differences too, and we're going to cover some of them in this video. Now, first of all, there is difference in the ammunition selection. There is no premium ammunition in this game, which means that you can unlock all the ammunition types that your vehicle can fire, because not all the vehicles can fire the same ammunition. For example, some tanks don't have heat, and I don't know, I'm not really sure about that one, but you get what I'm talking about. You unlock every single type of ammunition that your machine is capable of firing in the research tree of that specific machine, like every other module that you unlock. Now, this for some people will be very nice. They will be like, yay, no premium ammunition, this is really good for the game. And yes, it is, and it is not the only difference when we talk about ammunition. Now, in World of Tanks, you can load the highest penetration ammunition and do the same amount of damage as your regular AP. For example, if you fire heat, you do the same damage as if you fire AP, but you have more penetration, so it's a win-win situation for you. But in Armored Warfare, it is different. If you have a lot of penetration and you shoot at lightly armored vehicles, you're going to overmatch the armor, and this is going to cause you doing less damage with your shell. So this forces you to switch between ammunitions accordingly to your target. For example, if you're shooting at a lightly armored vehicle, switch to heat or HE, so you don't overmatch and do the full damage potential of your shell, instead of firing AP or APCR and over penetrating, because that way you're going to do a smaller amount of your damage potential. So with that covered up, everything else is really similar. Obviously there is difference in the artillery as well. It is much more balanced in this game, and that's a thing that we are going to talk about later as I progress through the game and face artillery and play them as well, because I haven't faced any RT yet and I haven't driven them yet, so I cannot speak on that subject. But furthermore, as we talk about different mechanics of the game, the spotting mechanics is similar to World of Tanks as well. As you can see here, I'm in my sort of a light tank, or not really familiar with the classes in this game yet, so I might do a few mistakes because I suck with modern tanks. I don't know anything about them, but yeah, I will learn eventually. As you can see, I'm using the bushes and the good view range of my vehicle to spot the enemies. And I can even fire through concealment without being spotted. I just got spotted when that one enemy got closer, and since I was firing, I think that my camo goes down when I'm firing, the same as World of Tanks. But yeah, as you can see, if you have played World of Tanks, you have no problem getting used to armored warfare, which is very, very good for the game. And yeah, you can see me doing the bush work still in that vehicle. This is, by the way, the M113, one of the two vehicles that you have unlocked when you download the game. The other one is the PT-76, the vehicle for the from the first clip that you saw. And most of the two, I like the M113 because, I don't know, I just find it more enjoyable to play, and it is very quick and maneuverable, and I like that. It also have a very nice cannon, a little machine gun there, with a lot of shells doing a small amount of damage, but I really enjoyed playing this vehicle. So that's that. The PT-76, it's fun to play that as well, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the M113. So as you can see here, the post-game results: 1400 damage. I don't know if it's good. If this was World of Tanks, this would be great for tier 1, like 1400 damage, but in this game I'm still not familiar. But as you can see, I'm top on damage done in my team, so I think I did well in this game. Here you can see how the research of different modules work in this game. You have reputation instead of experience, and you earn it through battles. The better you perform in the battle, the more reputation you get, and it helps you unlock different modules on your vehicle. Afterwards, you have to purchase them with cash or credits that you also earn in battle. So in this aspect, the game is similar to World of Tanks as well, as you can probably quite clearly see. There are some differences though, because you will face some interesting modules, ones that give you better aiming time, better view range, all kinds of different modules that there aren't in World of Tanks. Next up, after you get the modules that you want, or you know, you have enough reputation for them, you might have to go and replenish your ammunition, or apply an ammunition type that you just researched. You can do this like that. It's very simple. Just again repeating myself, but it's really similar to World of Tanks. So if you're a World of Tank player, you will know how to do it without any type of tutorial. It's really simple. There at the bottom of the screen in your garage, there is an ammunition section, and you can choose everything. There are consumables and all kinds of different stuff. So really simple. Even if you are a newcomer to the tank games and you haven't played any tank game before, you will still manage to nail the basics, because the interface is really simple. Now there is another short clip of a battle that I had in the PT-76. It's pretty short though, because I got killed really quickly and I cut the boring parts out. And yeah, just I'm taking some fire now, so I'll be taking cover behind this rock. You can see me taking shots at the enemies that are spotted. Now I'm taking a lot of fire, but I managed to take that enemy out, and I hide behind the rock quickly because I'm still spotted. And look at that, you got love the effects of this game. They're very beautiful. I mean, really cool looking game when it comes to graphics. There is another enemy that's lit up and I can shoot at him. Managed to put one into his turret. I'm firing heat at the moment because I am shooting at lightly armored enemies, and firing AP will just overmatch their armor, which will give me a little bit less damage done. But there we go, they took me out, and now we're going to see the next game. And this game is not a PvP game. It is in the PvE mode, which is completely new type of game mode coming with Armored Warfare. PvE mode is you and 4 other players against waves of enemies. Those kind of PvE matches can be easy or hard or even insane, but you unlock different difficulties when you progress through the game. For example, at this point I can access only easy mode because I haven't played a lot of this game and probably I need to unlock the other modes. But from what I have heard, the other modes, the hard and the insane one, are really challenging, and it is really possible to lose when you're playing with your team against the AI. Now the enemies spawn at waves, they don't come like 20 against only the 5 of you. They spawn in waves and you have to work together to take them out, but it's usually not very hard to do so. The mission comes with a primary objective and a secondary objective. The primary is usually to capture a zone, and the secondary is to destroy any given number of different objects like trucks, oil tanks, and different kind of stuff. So there is a secondary objective, and probably there is a bonus for completing it. I'm not really familiar with that yet, but it's really fun game mode because obviously on easy it is really quite a lot of fun because the AI is just not good enough, and I can recommend this game mode for new players because you can earn some really easy reputation in it while improving your gameplay. For more experienced players though, I feel like it is not going to be very interesting at first because, as I mentioned, the AI isn't really strong on the easy level difficulty. So for the more experienced players it can be a bit boring because it's just a slaughter. I've driven my M113 between 4 or 5 T-54s and I didn't die. I mean, I just circled around them and my team took care of them while I was putting shot after shot in their flank with my machine gun. So yeah, the AI is not really smart on the easy difficulty, but as I mentioned, it can be quite a lot of fun anyways, and I'm really enjoying this. After all, something new is required to keep the gameplay fresh, and only PvP can get boring after a while. So those PvE matches are really the thing if you get bored of PvP. And I found another use of them. As I mentioned, when it is on easy, it is not so challenging. So if your tank is stuck, or you probably have a tank that you don't like playing and grinding through, you can just grind through that tank on PvE modes because it's all that much easier. And in tanks that are not so good, I don't know if there are any kind of tanks that are not good in this game. as I said, I just started playing it, but those are the ideas that I came up with. If there's a tank in this game that I don't like playing, I'll grind through that tank with the PvE mode. But with that being said, I will now show you my favorite game up to this point that I had. It is a PvE match, and it is my first PvE match in the M113, and look at that, we're just obliterating the enemies. There's pretty much nothing that those AI can do to stop you. If you play together as a team, you really wipe them out, no problem whatsoever. You just farm easy damage and kills, but it's a lot of fun as well. So as you can see here, taking some fire from that enemy, but he was at low health and he didn't manage to do all that much damage, and I took him out. You can just appreciate the speed of this vehicle right now. We were going at 50 kilometers per hour, which may not seem like a lot, but it's really nice speed. The vehicle is maneuverable as well. It turns pretty quickly, and that's only sensible because it is such a small machine. It's not like a huge main battle tank or anything. So yeah, a lot of fun basically. Now, as far as my progression goes in Armored Warfare, I have unlocked the M48 pattern and the T54, which are the tier 2 vehicles. So I'll be covering those machines in my next episode of this game. So yeah, I like them both. I mean, they're really cool. There are more tier 2 vehicles that I haven't yet bought, but I'm going to buy them, like the M41 Walker Bulldog and the I don't remember actually the name of the other vehicle that I unlocked and I haven't bought it. I think it's similar to the M113, so I think I'll enjoy it. And that's just satisfying. I mean, look at that. Just driving around, AI circling them and beating them to death. That's really enjoyable. As you can see, they continue to spawn at random points throughout the game. So there can be quite a bit of action in those games, and you can rack up a lot of kills if you are at the right place, the right time. There you can see that enemy spawning right in front of us. So we're going to take quick care of him before he makes any kind of trouble. And there's the pattern there. Empty my magazine into him, and now we don't have time to reload another one because we won the game. And yeah, we can just now see the post battle results, and yeah, as I said, very fun. 2580 damage, which is really nice. 1400 spotting, and yeah, this will be for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you a lot for watching, and good luck on the battlefield.